Hi, good morning. Good morning again sa aking pong mga viewers. Alright, 9 o'clock na naman, and as promised, sobra po akong excited today because number one, I'll be with a co-host for this morning, a good friend of mine, no other than Miss Day Kamwa. Day, say hi! Miss Day Kamwa, Day.
Hi everyone.
Yes.
Hello.
All right, and of course, today is really a blessing for all of us because it's very timely for us to interview one of the persons that we admire in the industry as far as health and wellness is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be with one of YOLI's global top leaders and also one of Jen Maxwell's advisory council. My dear viewers, let's all welcome Miss Jennifer Moser Fernandez. Hi, Jen. Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing there?
We're also good. We're also good. Jen, before anything else, in behalf of the Filipino community, on behalf of my co-host is Dave, and of course, Alema, who made it possible for us to interview you this morning. Thank you so much for saying yes.
You're so welcome.
All right, for saying yes. Okay, now
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, so dear viewers, excuse me for a while. Medyo magdudugo lang po ang aming long because we will be communicating, of course, using the English language. O syempre, mahirap no? Pero nakahanda po nga ambulansya at ang Red Cross. Nakapag-coordinate na po ko sa kanila. All right. Let's start the ball rolling. Miss Jen, can you please tell us something about yourself?
Yes, absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you for the honor and the privilege of being able to get on here with you for this interview. I'm sitting here on a Sunday evening in the United States here in Iowa. And so it's bright and early there for you, and it's going to bed for you. I'm feeling like there's a little bit of background noise, so I'm going to try to shut off my. There we go. That might be a little bit better. Okay. My bachelor's is an occupational therapist. I was an occupational therapist for nearly 20 years before I found YOLI. And at that job, I was, coaching families and patients to healthy lifestyles. And so YOLI was just a perfect fit for my life. And I began this journey about 8 years ago, sharing health and wellness with everybody across the globe.
All right. Yeah. Miss Jen, what prompted you to join this kind of business, specifically YOLI? Sure. What made you decide to join this kind of business?
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't looking for anything else. I was having a very successful career for, like I said, almost 20 years. And I, at the time I started, I was 41 years old, and I was carrying around, I like to call 31 or 35 pounds of baby weight. And my babies were 7 and 9. And so I knew that I needed to do something different. And so my friend shared something on Facebook, and I saw it and I said, whatever it is, just send it to me. I need to try something different. So she mailed me a kit, and I got started on the products, and I was in. I had amazing results. I was able to lose 31 pounds and 28.
Wow.
Yeah, 28 inches in about 11 weeks. And I did that
Whoa.
all with, I felt so good. I was in better, thought I was happier. And so, of course, people started asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so that's learn more about this industry and this business, and what a huge blessing that could be as well. And I am ridiculously grateful. My life changed completely. And so in the last 8 years, I've been able to create a wonderful family legacy income, and be able to spend more time with my family. And so it's been a really huge blessing in every way, physically, emotionally, and financially. So that's how I got started.
All right.
That's great to hear, Jen.
Yes, Miss Day.
That's great to hear, Jen.
Yes. And you
Thank
told
you.
us before, you told us, okay, you made mention about the 31 pounds, the 31 pounds, and it's
Yes.
quite interesting, especially for me. How did you
Yeah.
do that? And how did you do that?
You know, honestly, I always knew that eating right and exercising was important to you just because of the people that I work with and going. I know I went to college. That's what I learned. Eat right and exercise, and you're gonna be fine. But in this day and age, when our world is just filled with lots of toxic things, and I couldn't figure out why at 41 years old I could not lose weight no matter how much I exercised. And so when I saw her results, I started taking the products. I didn't even really ask her, what are these products? I just started using the products. And as time went on, I started getting some more training on, gut health and body alkalization, so body pH, and really a carb cycling program that would help me to be able to burn fat quickly and to be able to lose weight that I couldn't lose any other way. And so, and I like junk food, so that's one thing. White rice and chocolate cake is like the end of me. And so in this program, I knew that I could still have it. I could still be able to use it. So it was pretty outcome, and I love outcome, and I love the people.
All right.
So Jen, is Yoli a diet plan?
You know what? I tried everything under the sun. There's so many wonderful programs out there, but one thing I know is that diets don't ever work because they're always so much about sacrifice, and you can't have this and you can't have that, and those kinds of things where it didn't give balance. I felt like I needed to have balance where I could have white rice once in a while. I was born in Korea, so I always love white rice, right? And then also the other thing is that diets also are really about a quick fix, because I've done all of them and I've been able to lose weight, but I always gain it back. And so with this, to me, it's more of a lifestyle than a diet, because I know that without a doubt, I know how to lose it, and I know how to be able to balance the good foods, the fun foods, and be able to keep the weight off. For 8 years, I've been to maintain my weight within about 5 pounds, and be able to maintain that. And that to me is the most important thing, is it's lifestyle, not diet.
All right. Can you please expound more on the lifestyle diet, Jen, for the viewers to know more about it? It's quite interesting to know about this lifestyle diet. What do you mean? What lifestyle diet?
Absolutely. Now, lifestyle to me and to people across the world, it doesn't really matter, honestly. There's some people who are keto, there's some people who are vegan, there's some people who are all different types of following all kinds of eating plans. But one of the things that YOLI does is it really complements the plans. And so there's carb cycling, and so that means there's the fruits and vegetables and the carbohydrates. And there's some days that we're going to be protein, lean and green only. So we're going to have different things like, I love spinach, fish, and those kinds of things that might be something that you could have on alternate days. But it's all about the lifestyle of being able to have the proteins and the healthy vegetables and fruits and carbohydrates on different days at different times of the day to make sure that you can still continue to maintain your weight without having the highs and lows and crashing and going back to our old terrible habits. And so there's a whole video that I'm sure that somebody can post in here about the 28 days and what that looks like. And that would be really helpful for your listeners to be able to see what that's about.
When we talk of the lifestyle diet, Jen, correct me if I'm wrong, meaning we're going to create a habit that we will adopt all throughout our life. A habit, right?
Yes.
So it involves mind setting also.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely.
I need to do that. I need to do that, Jen. Hi to Doc Jerry. Doc Jerry, hello. Of course, they're listening right now. Doc Jerry, wag ka mag-alala. I'll be losing 31 pounds very soon.
I love it.
All right. Now, Miss Jen, I have another question. Okay.
Sure.
How can Yoli help us help body cope and fight different diseases?
Yeah, so, it doesn't really take a whole lot of rocket science. You can go onto Google and pretty much learn a lot about body acidity and gut health. And so the majority of people, even the people that I work with way back when I was working in occupational therapy, every single person who comes into our house or comes into our hospitals and those kinds of things they're sick. They're sick people who every single one of those people has high acidity in their body, because that's where illness and disease thrives in an acidic environment. And although I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist or any of these kinds of things, one of the things I love about what YOLI offers is one of the things I love is the alkali for body alkalization. It's not curing your body. Let me just preface this whole thing with, we do not cure, treat any kind of diseases or diagnose anything. But what we can do is we can buffer this in our body through a healthy lifestyle and healthy eating habits, as well as a product that we call alkali, which is of course another product with our core staple product that is helping with body acidity and buffering the acidity in our body, even though we can't live in a bubble, right? So we have all kinds of chemicals and toxicity in the world. What it does is buffer the acidity so it's as healthy as possible. And again, there's also a video for that I'll make somebody post here and to help the people learn more about it.
All right. Now, this is a very tiny question, and I know most of your viewers give it a chance to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Will YOLI help our body be protected from the COVID-19 that we are currently experiencing right now? Will it give us protection?
Yeah. Again, I always caution people about any kind of, there's lots of amazing products that are out there, but I caution people from affiliating and putting one product that's going to be a cure for anything at all. And honestly, no matter whether it's COVID-19 or the standard flu or any kinds of illness and just poor well-being for people, it's always, always important, no matter what program you're using, no matter what kind of medications and things, that we're focusing on gut health and body pH, and of course, healthy lifestyle eating, that we're going to make sure that we have as clean as possible, and all of those kinds of things. When you have a healthy immune system, you're going to be able to body deal with all the stresses in life, all the types of things. COVID-19 will pass as well, and God bless all those people who are in the front lines and all you doctors and nurses and health workers that are helping people, and your listeners and all the people across the world to deal with it. All we're trying to do is help people to be able to boost their immune system, which again is a healthy gut with pure and healthy body pH with alkaline and all these different kinds of things, and a healthy lifestyle and eating. So anybody who is sick with any types of anything, and even those people who think they're really healthy, I have a brother-in-law, I was Carolyn, who runs a 100-mile race, and even he has body acidity built up in his body just from being an athlete. And so any of these kinds of things, please don't connect COVID-19 and any kind of cure, but boosting your immune system will help you with any of the disease processes and helping your body to be able to defend against all of that.
All right. Miss Jen, okay, this is a personal question of mine, and I will be very happy if you're going to answer my personal question. All right. What if, for example, if given the chance that I already decided to do your diet plan, right? Will you prohibit me from eating rice and other carbohydrates
and other sugary food?
Oh,
yeah,
let me tell you.
That's my life.
Yes, let me tell you, I have lots and lots of brothers and sisters in the Philippines and in Korea, where I was from. All those, guess what? You still can eat rice. You just have to have a healthy timing of when we're having our white rice, right? Or brown rice for that matter. A healthy habits as far as the timing. And when you're trying to get to a goal, we have people who are working all different shifts and all different backgrounds, nurses, doctors, attorneys, we have stay-at-home moms, we have all kinds of people in all kinds of professions that are able to follow the plan and still know that at some week they're going to be able to have their healthy carbohydrates, even be able to have their unhealthy carbohydrates at some point in time during the 28-day cycle. So trust me, sisters, we get to have white rice just in moderation.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, that's great to hear. All right, Miss Gray, do you have questions for Miss Jen?
Yes, Jen. What do you mean when you say about transforming lives physically, emotionally, and financially?
Yes. You know, it's no secret that, and I know in the Philippines, we have lots of family members sharing their beautiful industry in itself. And, you know, being a part of network marketing was something that was on my radar. I never thought that I would go to college and get a good job and then end up in network marketing. But that was not God's plan for my life. God's plan for my life was to be able to be introduced to this beautiful product that would take you out of my food and the space of the doldrums of doing what I've done and introduced me to this beautiful industry. And what happened was not only was I able to provide for my family, just in the beginning, simple things like grocery money or just fun money to be able to go out and do things that we normally couldn't have done. Now, my husband and I are both home with our kids, which is good for us and bad for them. And we get to do things that we never could have imagined doing, you know, in our traditional life. She was working for the government as a web developer, program manager, and me in the healthcare profession. And now, after about a year, a year and a half, I was able to bring him home from his job. He'll say, this is very atypical. Take a specific kind of person who has the go-getter kind of mentality and mindset. Do something different than what they've always done to have a different result. Can I get an amen? So when I was introduced to Mr. John Maxwell,
Hi. I love Mr. John Maxwell very much.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. I paid to meet him in 2008. I read a book. I prayed to meet him, and it wasn't until last year that I was being introduced to him, work with him on a project specifically for networking, you guys. Network is something that John Maxwell is behind. And he gives all the reasons why he stands behind networking. And the main reason is because of the person that you become in the process of building your network marketing business. You have to become a better leader, a better mother, a better wife, a better person to be able to build in the industry. And that's one of the most encouraging parts of it for me is becoming a better person and a better leader to be able to lead a team to have success in this business. And so, I know what happened, but in network marketing especially, and now I am hearing people all over the world. I'm so grateful for that ability, that gift that I was given that many years ago by a friend who was just sharing that she lost some weight. So it's a beautiful journey, and I recommend it to everyone. John, he's going to give you 10 reasons why you should seriously consider network marketing. And I will put the link in this comment below. So you should really check it out. If you are wanting to try and create something more, now every single book that is sold, a portion of the proceeds goes to my not-for-profit, which is also working in the Philippines. NVC, the Volunteers for Change, is working with me to be able to feed 1 million children at home and there in the Philippines, and I cannot wait for that to happen. And that is going to be all through us sharing this beautiful gift with our friends and family everywhere. The U.S., Canada, YOLI is everywhere. And so I'm so grateful for that opportunity to be able to do a legacy project and something that's near and dear to my heart. And we've gotten amazing favor, and I'm so grateful for that as well. And I can't wait till more of you can learn more about it. And regardless of whether it's YOLI or whatever it might be, just find something that can be able to create more for you and your families, not just for yourself, but for who it will bless in the process.
All right. Ms. Jen, you've made mention about legacy income. Can you please expound more on the legacy income?
Yes. And so in my traditional job and my husband's traditional job, we would go to work and we'd get our paychecks, and it paid for our mortgage, it paid for the food on our table, it paid for the things that we needed to have. But one of the things that network marketing does, my friends, is it allows you to build an asset income where if you build your teams and you do it in the right way and the right leadership, you do that, it actually will continue to pay after you're gone. And so I couldn't hand down my occupational therapy degree or my husband's computer science degree. But with this business, everything that I build and everything that you build, you're able to hand that down. It will continue to pay long after you're gone. And so as long as my kids are contributing human beings that are a good asset to the world, they will continue to receive paychecks from YOLI. And if they're not, then it'll just go to my not-for-profit.
Wow, that's nice to hear. Very, very nice to hear. All right.
Yes,
And
yes.
any questions? But before we proceed, allow me to, of course, greet our viewers. Jen, they're all listening to you right now, and they're really very grateful for saying yes for this interview. Would like to say hi to Miss Princey, Bernadette. Okay, hi to our sisters. We have G, of course, our dear SM Doc Jerry. Thank you so much. Irish, thank you, Ate G. Miss Princey, thank you so much. Dennis Vertusio from Batangas. Wow, thank you so much, Dennis. Kay Criselda, my classmate. Also, Pedro, hello. Thank you for being with us this morning. All right, Sis Dave.
Carolyn, can I just do one more shout out real quickly? I just want people to understand that, I know that a lot of people do this business the wrong way, and there's plenty of people who do this business the right way. But I want you to know, if you do it right and you will be an authentic and transparent leader, you can do amazing, amazing things for everybody that you love and care about. And that's what this business is about. And I had to give a shout out for people who changed my mind about this industry. Kimmy and Richard Brook, I can't know if you can see this. It's called the 4-year career. There's one for men and one for women. And I actually love both of them. But I want you to know that changed my mind about what this industry can create for the people who decide that they want something more for their families. And so that book, I know for a fact that if Elena and you guys want to have some of these books, I'll make sure I get some shipped to you. But it really teaches you about how to create asset income through this beautiful industry. And health and wellness products is how I chose, and however you choose might be different, but it's very important for you and your family to be able to create something that will continue to pay long after you're gone. So I just wanted to give them a shout out and say thank you for changing my mind, and it's a beautiful thing.
Wow. How about you, Day? Day?
Yes. Jen, for example, for somebody who is first learning about YOLI, how does the program work?
The program, basically what we do is we try and make it as simple as possible. You will watch a couple of different videos and be able to learn how does the health system work. At the 28-day transformation kit is what we have. And it teaches you not just how to lose weight, it teaches you how to create new habits. You guys, how many times have you tried to start a diet and in 7 days, if you didn't see amazing results, you quit? Right? I did the same thing. I'm going to be completely honest. I was the first person who did that with multiple diets. That's why this works. It works because it helps you to learn new habits, to break the carb addictions that we all have, and helps you create new habits over a 28-day period. And, some people, it took me 11 weeks to lose the weight that I wanted to. But the most important part of that, 3-month journey created new habits, and also my palate changed. The things that I craved before, and that included white rice, ladies, I can eat, but I don't overeat because of what the body reacts to that now. So I have a better sensitivity to what goes in my mouth and what does it do to my body in aches and pains or whatever it might be, and I know what kind of effect it has on my body. And so now I feel more empowered and more equipped to have this lifestyle for the rest of my life because it's simple. Number one, if I can do this, anyone can do it. I love junk food and I love white rice. That you can still have those things, but you'll know when to have them and how often to have them. And it will make it's so much easier for you to be able to maintain it just because it's a new habit. So don't diet, create new habits.
Wow,
So
I
I
like
think
the statement.
I think the key word is really transformation.
Yes.
No, the transformation kit, and transforming yourself and your mindset also.
Yes. And as soon as you experience it, you'll say, I need to share those with everyone I know. And that's why we say we transform lives physically, emotionally, and financially. And it's been a huge blessing to so many. And right there in your backyard.
All right. I love the statement. We need not do the necessary dieting, the yo-yo dieting, but we really have to change our mindsets.
Yes.
We need to create new habits, right? Right,
Yes.
Miss Jen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
There's still hope for us.
Yes, I'll be praying for you for sure.
Yes. I will be losing weight and I claim it. Yeah? Yeah?
Claim it. Claim it.
Yeah.
Decide you're worth it.
Yeah. Shani, I have another question. You think this is from Alena? You think is it possible for us to attain what you have already attained here in the Philippines?
Yes.
Will it be possible?
You know, I was there in the Philippines a couple years ago, and one of the things that I noticed, number one, is that one thing I love about your country is just the love that everyone has for their families. You take care of your own. You welcome other people with open arms. I felt so welcome when I went there, but one of the most startling things that I saw was one of my friends took me and met this beautiful woman, Millie, and she is the founder of Volunteers for Change. And she took me to some places of such need. And when they told me that the majority of people, the average income, $350 US dollars a month, my heart was broken because it was two things. It was broken for the need that was there, but it was excited for what can be created in a simple business like this to completely change people's lives. And I'm not making any sort of income claims. Everyone has to decide and build their business in the appropriate way. But people who are able to create an income building both in the Philippines and all of our friends and family here in the US and Canada, which I don't know, you tell me, your biggest export, people, professions, right? Nurses and doctors and attorneys and these types of people that come here and they start earning an income here in the US and Canada. And then the biggest import is money, is income coming back to the Philippines to be able to provide for families. That is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I know that is the same heart in Korea, where I was from and I was born, is to take care of your own. And don't forget the people that brought you up and brought you into the world. And so when you share this beautiful gift in the Philippines and you share here in the US and Canada, and then those funds are brought back to the Philippines, you guys, it is a win-win for everybody. Everyone gets healthy, physically and emotionally, and it can transform people's lives there in the Philippines. And $350 in a month, and what a beautiful gift to be able to double people's incomes and help all of those people that are desperately in need, not just for extra things and tennis shoes and cell phones, but for food and shelter. Those are the people that I saw there, and those are the people that I am determined to bless through the Ninggrace Volunteers for Change and Millie. And I hope that she's watching this. God bless her. Thank you for her showing me the need. And that really spoke to my heart. And that's the reason why I believe that our not-for-profit Malachi Legacy Fund was founded, was to help places and people just like that.
All right. Day, do you have questions for Miss Jen?
I just remember, Carol, the YOLI activity that we attended last year, the Ignite.
It was last year,
when we witnessed a lot of speakers and their passion and how really YOLI transformed their lives, the lives of their family. That's why they really committed to the program and was willing to share to everyone how their lives were changed by YOLI.
Yes. And even those of your listeners that, that have had their hearts broken by other people and other companies, just please, even for our brothers and sisters who are on YOLI, please, if you do your part and you do it right with the highest authenticity, highest transparency, and highest integrity, you can be blessed that way, but just do it the right way, and that's where your favor comes.
All right. We have to do it the right way, ladies and gentlemen. We have to practice what we preach. Okay. So Elena, from now on, I will be serious about this.
Yes.
I have my tips, but the thing is, to be honest, okay, I have this passion for eating rice and other carbohydrates.
Yes, I know.
Rice and breads.
Well, remember, our kids are watching us. I kept having to tell myself that. My kids are watching me. My kids are watching me. I have to teach them the right way. So
yeah. Miss Jen, I have another question. All right. Can you please briefly explain to us the business side of YOLI? Because some of my friends, they are texting me right now. They're asking me the business side of YOLI. Can you please explain it to us very briefly?
Yes, honestly, with this business, it's a matter of, a lot of people like to say, here in the U.S. and across the world, it doesn't really matter. The most popular word for it, people call it, is pyramid scheme, and it always makes me smile because it's here's the thing: it's when you share with the people this gift with the people that you love and care about, and you know that they could use this both in physically and emotionally, and as well as financially. And they all go out and do the same thing with their friends and family and loved ones. It builds and it builds and it builds. And yes, it is the shape of a pyramid, but it's because everyone is able to do the same thing. It doesn't matter what background you come from. It doesn't matter what education you have. We have people who are very successful in this business who never had a college degree. We have people who have had amazing success in this business who are doctors and attorneys. And so if you share the right way, which there is a system to follow, which, we always say, you just call and connect us to the people that you most love and care about, that this could be a huge blessing to them. And then we teach all of them to do the same thing that you just did. So it has to be duplicable. Otherwise, I'm just helping you create another job. And I don't want you guys to have a new job. I want you to have this be a very simple system that anyone can do with or without you. And so there's a business training, there's a business, getting started training, all those types of things. But if you will just keep in the forefront of your mind, if I share, they share. If I share, they share. And everybody will win.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Jay, do you have any more questions for Jen?
We're just really excited about how YOLI will be able to help us really transform, not just physically, you see, it's just emotionally and also financially. So it's something to look forward to. It will help a lot of people. If they have themselves have health problems, and this is probably one of the best solutions that they'll be able to give themselves and for their family, at the same time also help other people. Just like what you said, it's not enough that it stops in me. I have to share it to other people.
Yes. When it goes from your head to your heart, that's when it's all over. It goes from your head to your heart, you will transform so many lives. And that's
yeah. And one thing I've learned, Jen, during this COVID crisis, number one is for me to increase my streams of income, right? And I think YOLI will be a great instrument for me to do that. Number two, okay, this should be the number one reason. The number one realization is I have to take good care of my health. Because really, it may sound a cliche, but really, health is wealth.
It is. It's like the airplane, the warning video that says, "Please put your own mask first. You can help somebody else." You have to take care of our own bodies, otherwise we can't pour from an empty cup. And so please, for your listeners, take care of yourself, and then you can take care of others.
Wow. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. All right, you have some parting words. Last few words from you, Jen.
I just say my parting word for you is just, in this world, this uncertain and unprecedented world that we all live in, of course, I'm very passionate about YOLI, but whatever your listeners choose to be able to diversify their income and take care of their health, whatever it takes, we have to, in order to be able to create a pandemic across the world of true optimal health, find something that's going to help you create new habits, find something that's going to help you to create an additional stream of income, and then just don't quit. That is my go-to and my takeaway for all of you is don't quit. We are a fast food society. We're a fast success society, but that's not how this business works. This business takes time. It takes effort. And if you will stay the course and become a better person in your personal development, along the road, you can do what I've done. Anybody can do what I've done, and these amazing leaders across the country have done in multiple network marketing companies. It's because they didn't quit. So that's my takeaway for you guys, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Dave,
Thank
you have
you.
40 words for our viewers.
Yes, we'd like to, of course, thank our friend Elena for making this possible.
Thank you so much, Alana.
So, yes, without her, this wouldn't be possible. We won't be able to invite Jen for her to spare a few minutes of her time. So, thank you very much, Jen. And to all the viewers out there, should you be interested, for now, the point person, is, as far as we know here, is Alena. Yeah, so just give her a shout out at her FB page, and she'll be graciously attending to your inquiries regarding YOLI and the Better Body System.
Love her. Wonderful.
All right. Before we end, of course, I would like to thank first my co-host. Thank you, Dave, for saying yes. Dave, thank you so much for being my co-host. It was a great experience to be with you. And of course, I'd like to thank, before I thank Jen, I'd like to thank Alena. Alena, thank you so much for always believing in us. Thank you so much for looking after our health. Kahit na makulit kami, makulit ako, especially hindi siya nagsasawa. Thank you so much. And of course, Jen, thank you so much. Rest assured that what we've heard today, our takeaways today, will create a habit that will really transform our lives, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and of course, financially. Yes. Thank you so much, Jen, for saying that.
I would love to pray for you. Can I do that?
Sure.
Yes. All right. Before we go, let me go ahead and pray for you. Father, I thank you so very much for these beautiful ladies, Carolyn and Day, and of course, Elena, for welcoming on this call, Lord. I pray that you right now, Lord, your word assures us where two or more are gathered in your name, that you're here with us. And I just pray now that you would just pour down your spirit, Lord, empower and equip everyone, including your listeners, to be able to transform their lives, Lord, in a way that would be glorifying to you and would also bless hundreds and thousands of people with health. And also, Lord, to bless their finances and give them peace that surpasses understanding. Lord, I know that there's so much need in the world. So much need, especially for my brothers and sisters in the Philippines. And I pray that you would right now just pour down your favor to be able to help them and in their health and in their strength and just most of all, Lord, their peace. I pray that you would please just also empower all of these people to have open hearts and minds towards what they could do differently to be able to provide for their families, Lord. Whatever that is, it doesn't matter whether it's YOLI or something else, Lord, just empower them and equip them to find it in these trying times, Lord. And I thank you for all you've done and all you're about to do and pray these things in Jesus' powerful and matchless name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you so much for our viewers. Maraming salamat po. Yes, maraming salamat for being with us. Okay, if you have questions, if you have inquiries, okay, you'd like to know more about YOLI, please do contact Miss Alena Katanghal. Alena Katanghal. Katanghal is C-A-T-A-N, Katanghal, G-H-A-L. That's Alena Katanghal. She is my friend in FB, so if you want to connect with her, just give her a message and she will be graciously answering all your questions. Okay, by the way, I'd like to say hi to my friend Nino. Where is Nino? Okay, Nino, hi from Canada. Wow, grabe ang tayo na narating natin. Hi, Nino. Okay, Ruby, Jen, thank you so much. Jovi Clave, Tweety Bird, thank you so much for viewing us this morning. Of course, it's Princey. Okay, guys, primary takeaway from Miss Jen. Don't ever quit. We have a great God who will be with us. Mahirap man ang laban. Kapit lang. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you so much, Miss Jen. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless.
God bless.
God bless you.